Mowry, Solange, and more demand justice in police killing of Sonya Massey. Celebrities are speaking out following the release of body camera footage from the police killing of 36-year-old Sonya Massey. Massey was shot to death by police after calling 911 to report a potential intruder at her home. Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Grayson is facing first-degree murder charges in connection to the shooting. Video shows Grayson pulled out a gun and threatened to shoot Massey after she grabbed a pot of hot water off of her stove. Massey ducked behind her kitchen counter before Grayson shot her in the face. See the celebrities who are calling for justice in Massey's killing below. Solange Knowles. First words Sonya Massey said at her front door were, "Don't hurt me." She was told, "Why would we hurt you? You called us." When had those words meant anything when you're black and woman in this country? When do those words protect you from not being murdered in your kitchen, in your bedroom, with your babies, or on your lawn? What is reassurance in this place? Rest in power, Sonya Massey, and an abundance of love and power to Sonya's family on this journey, Knowles wrote on Twitter. When is enough enough? Celebrity women call for justice following Sonya Massey killing. Mowry, Taraji P. Henson, and other high-profile women are speaking out after a black woman was murdered by an Illinois police officer in her own home. That's the question actress Mowry asked in her latest Instagram post, a reaction to the death of Sonya Massey, a black woman who was shot and killed by former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Grayson in her Springfield, Illinois, home. She was 36 and a mother of two. Mowry's call for justice follows the release of body cam footage this week by the Illinois State Police officials, which shows officers' interaction with Massey after responding to her July 6 call for help with handling a possible intruder. Instead of receiving assistance, she was killed. Grayson has been fired as well as indicted on 3 counts of first-degree murder, among other charges, CNN reported. He had worked for 6 other law enforcement agencies since 2020, prior to assuming his latest role in May 2023. He also pled guilty to 2 charges of driving under the influence in 2015 and 2016, and was fined for those transgressions. Since the graphic body cam footage was made publicly available, scores of outraged individuals, several celebrity women among them, have used their platforms to ensure that justice is fully served on Massey's behalf, as the nation mourns yet another black woman falling victim to police brutality. The hashtags #SayHerName and #SonyaMassey have been trending on numerous social media sites as posters speak out online. I am literally shaking right now because to see how someone's life can be taken in such a way is so terrible and so disgusting, Mowry, 46, said through tears in her Instagram video. When is this going to stop? Fellow actress Taraji P. Henson also sought to raise awareness about Massey's death, resharing a graphic created by Essence magazine bearing the phrase, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Some of Massey's last words before she was killed. "I rebuke you in the name." There is something about the name of Jesus. Sonya Massey's last words echo through our spirits and hearts today as we lift her name to heaven's front door, and God welcomes her home. You are the pride of Donna and James Wilburn, the motherly comfort. pic.twitter.com/MikkiKBN0 Florida. Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister, also shared her thoughts. First words Sonya Massey said at her front door were, "Don't hurt me," Knowles wrote in a post on X, formerly Twitter. She was told, "Why would we hurt you? You called us." When have those words meant anything when you're black and woman in this country? First words Sonya Massey said at her front door were, "Don't hurt me." She was told, "Why would we hurt you? You called us." When have those words meant anything when you're black and woman in this country? When do those words protect you from not being murdered in your kitchen? Political leaders have spoken out too. Vice President Kamala Harris called the bodycam footage disturbing in an official press statement on Tuesday, and said that the nation has so much work to do to ensure that our justice system fully lives up to its name. Sonya Massey deserved to be safe. The disturbing footage released yesterday confirms what we know from the lived experiences of so many, We have much work to do to ensure that our justice system fully lives up to its name. President Biden and I call on Congress to pass the Massey's family has partnered with known civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who called the body cam footage the worst police shooting video ever. He added at a recent news conference that the U.S. Department of Justice has opened its own investigation into the incident. These statements and prosecutorial efforts are the latest in a series of attempts to address the unlawful deaths of Black Americans at the hands of police, a scourge that has taken the lives of individuals such as George Floyd in Minneapolis, Breonna Taylor in Louisville, and now Massey. Social justice activists, and members of the Black community in general, are seeking to effect change through these efforts. Harris is among them, adding in her release that she and President Joe Biden are pushing Congress to pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act. It's a police reform bill that seeks to hold police officers accountable while attempting to rebuild trust between law enforcement and the communities they're meant to serve. Such efforts are vital, activists say, because as civil rights lawyer and scholar Sherilyn Ifill pointed out, every police killing of an unarmed Black man, woman or child damages our county and is a stain on our nation's very soul. Mowry shares emotional message after Sonya Massey police shooting. When is enough enough? Massey, a Black Illinois woman, was fatally shot by a sheriff's deputy after calling 911 to report a possible prowler. Mowry is demanding action after the deadly shooting of Sonya Massey, a Black woman in Illinois who was shot and killed in her own home by a sheriff's deputy after calling 911 to report a possible intruder. Okay, so, sorry, the family reunion actress said in an Instagram video Tuesday as she tried to hold back tears. I know that this is a very unglamorous video, but I just saw the video of Sonya, and my heart goes out to her family. I'm literally shaking right now because to see how someone's life can be taken in such a way is so terrible and so disgusting. When is this going to stop? Mowry also addressed the call for those with larger social media platforms to use their voice and speak up about police brutality. I saw many people talk about influencers and how people need to say something, and here I am, she added, noting that she fears for her 13-year-old son, Cree's, life. You all know how passionate I am about my community and my people, and to have a young Black boy who is tall, who is Black, and I guess what I'm saying is, I worry. I worry. And now I'm going to have another conversation with him about being careful. When is this going to stop? When is enough enough? In police body camera footage, obtained by ABC News earlier this week, Massey was shot in the face on July 6 by Illinois Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson, who has since been fired from the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office. Grayson, who is white, has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm and official misconduct, to which he pleaded not guilty. Grayson and a second deputy who has not yet been named were called to Massey's home at about 12:50 a.m. to investigate a possible prowler, according to the sheriff's office. ABC News reported that Grayson allegedly later shot Massey after the deputy aggressively yelled at her to put down a pot of boiling water, according to charging documents filed in Sangamon County Court. Grayson reportedly activated his body-worn camera only after the shooting, while the second deputy had activated his camera when he arrived at the scene, per documents. Mowry joined other notables who have spoken out about Massey's killing, including Solange Knowles, Cardi B, President Joe Biden, and Vice President Kamala Harris. Sonya's death at the hands of a responding officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not. Biden wrote in a statement, "Sonya's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken for her children and her entire family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonya's family, loved ones, and community during this devastating time."